Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Final Fantasy VII walkthrough. Alright, so this is the first of our 4 huge materials that we're going to obtain. I think you can actually do this one or the North Coral mine, well I don't know if that's what you really want to call it, North Coral reactor first. So, up to you on which one you actually want to do first. I don't know why, I always just do the Fort Condor one first. It's usually pretty quick. Couple of different ways or paths that you can take in order to complete this one. So you can do the Fort Condor like you normally do with, you can summon soldiers or however you want to say that and fight the, enemies using the little mini game. Otherwise, you can do it like I do it and just let the enemies go right to the shack. Reason I like to do that is because you'll fight the commander, and of all the Fort Condor battles, this one's unique. If it wasn't already obvious, it's extremely unique because one of the rewards is the huge materia. But the fact that you fight a kind of a different Commander Grandhorn here, and by different I mean he's got a different drop. And so, it's either a drop or a steal. I guess we're gonna find out here in a second. I actually don't remember which one it is. But this is the only battle you can get that. And I want to say, I thought it was a warrior bangle, but now that doesn't sound right. I think it's something else. We're gonna find out here in a minute. But basically, what I'm gonna do here is just crank up the speed all the way to the max and make sure that these baddies reach the shack as soon as possible. And again, so just so that you know, though, the rewards for this are the exact same no matter what you decide to do. It's just that if you do this, you do get, I would say, an extra reward in that. Again, I don't remember if this ends up being a steal or if it's a battle reward. So we're gonna find out here in a second, but. Who's gonna make it first? I bet there's a wyvern here. Yeah, I bet he's gonna make it up first. The wyverns move pretty quickly. But yeah, so completely up to you on how you want to do this. I have to recommend this way because of the extra reward. He's getting there. He could go all the way. Oh, anytime, buddy. Anytime you feel ready. All right. Ah, there we go. Enemy invasion. They're invading. They're invading all the things. What do we do? Alright. Let's get it on. My god, they're attacking. We're counting on you. Wow. You're counting on the right people. I'll tell you that right now, buddy. Alright, so here he is. Commander Grandhorn version... What is this? Version 4? I think there's technically 4 different versions of this guy. Each having their own... the 4 different ones have different, drops and steals. I don't know what, or if you can steal from the rest of them or not. I have no idea. It's kind of looking like I'm not bothering, or not trying to steal here. So this might just be a battle drop. Yeah, nobody's even equipped with steel materia. Look at that little gun that Vincent has. It looks so girly compared to some of these other ones. Boom. Nice. Alright, so that's that. Alright, let's see what we get here. The Imperial Guard. Okay. If I remember correctly, the Imperial Guard is pretty decent armor-wise. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not going to end up equipping them. It's important, though, to know that the Imperial Guard, there's only a few of them in the entire game. So, you know, obviously, being that they're very limited in quantity, I fully recommend if you want one to make sure to get it. If that wasn't obvious already, but yeah, so that's the deal. That's what's going on. Now, here, the Condor, the adult Condor, I think did it just die, I think that's what happened there, and fell down the side. Alright, so grab the materia here. This is Phoenix. Phoenix is amazing. We're going to go into why exactly it's amazing later. Phoenix makes an insanely good materia to combine with. There's another material called the Final Attack materia. And so yeah, so those are that's a good materia to have. So not only does Phoenix revive any dead companions, but it also deals, I believe it's fire damage to the enemy. So I mean, it's awesome. You know, if somebody dies, boom, you just summon up Phoenix. It'll not only deal some damage, as long as your enemy that you're fighting doesn't like absorb you know, fire damage, as well as, you know, will revive them. So again, good materia to have and use. And then we got the, nope, sorry, we haven't got it yet. You have to head downstairs, and I think I was confused on where to actually obtain the huge materia from. So by the way, my impression is that you can't actually return to this spot here, which makes the Phoenix materia missable. I don't know if that's actually true or not. Now, obviously, you don't want to lose the battle here. I believe that does get you kicked out of Fort Condor forever, as well as you'll lose the Phoenix materia and lose the huge materia. So don't lose. Don't be a loser. No one likes losers. But here's the guy's father, apparently, and he actually has the huge materia. So there you have it. We've obtained the huge materia, got what we came for, protect the condors. If I saw that correctly, the baby condor hatched and then flew away right away? That's pretty amazing if that's the case. I don't think birds normally can fly right out of the egg, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm not a bird expert, actually. So maybe I shouldn't have made that comment. Maybe I'm going to look like a total idiot now. Anyways. So yeah, so we're done here. That's it. And there are no more battles here at Fort Condor from here on out. So not much else to say about Fort Condor, honestly. Other than, I guess there is one thing, and that is just the fact that you can actually buy the enemy all materias here at Fort Condor. And enemy all materia is actually really interesting because if you're trying to make money, leveling enemy all materia is actually a really good way to get some cash. So keep that in mind, I guess. You can buy those there. Those are the support materia, so that, you know, like the gray materia or whatever. And yeah, so like I said, pretty good way to make some good amounts of cash. But alright, so what are we doing here? I love these wizard bracelets, by the way. Man, I forgot how good those things are. Probably, I would argue my favorite armor in the entire game. Just the sheer amount of armor slots on them. Now, you know, there's a couple of other really good. Imperial Guard is actually really good too, but you know, that's for a different reason, I would say. Just the fact that they're 8 slots and then they're connected, you know, that's huge. That's so good. So here we're obviously here in North Coral. Now, I don't know if this was the best way to take. So anyway, we're trying to head to the reactor. I don't remember if this way is faster than... I'm trying to think of where the other entrance is actually at. I think, yeah. So basically, if you run, if you run from Costa del Sol, you'll end up on the opposite side of this area, and that actually might have been faster. I don't remember though. I don't remember how much time it takes, but this felt like it took a long time. So maybe that route would have been a bit quicker. So my bad if that is indeed the case. As far as the enemies here, obviously nothing new since the last time we were here. So I'm trying to take care of something really quick here. Oh, womp womp. Wompity womp. Alright. Anyways. Alright, so we got another bomb here. Now, these guys are kind of interesting. You can get the, I think you can steal. Yeah, you can steal from them. The right arm. And then you can actually morph them into... Oh, what were they? Shrapnel, I think it is. So both of those items being one-time use, typically I stay away from those. I don't really care for the one-time use items. Are they ever useful? Sure, sometimes, but I don't know. I like other things like just using materia. So that's kind of how I like to do things. That being said, though, they do have their uses here and there, mostly in the battle arena. Because oftentimes your your magic or materia will become broken, they call it. Which not to worry, it doesn't actually break. It just becomes unusable for the rest of the battle arena. But that being said, oftentimes your item command will still be usable. So at times it can be nice to have some of those items. So they do have their uses here and there. But alright, so what are we doing here? Getting into fights with some more shrooms. Search crown. Okay. And I'm just gonna beta the crap out of all of them, because let's get out of here. Red says that he hates two-legged creatures, but at his victory pose there, he kind of rears up on his hind legs. Maybe he's got a little self-loathing going on there. I doubt it. I doubt it. All right. Definitely save your game here. And I'm glad I did. Reason being, I actually thought that I had lost this next mini game. I actually didn't, in hindsight. And I'll go over that a bit more once we actually get there. But it was kind of funny. And by funny, I mean it sucked. And it was annoying. It was more annoying than anything. So I ended up doing... there's going to be a little train ride coming up. And unfortunately, I had to do it twice. Because, again, I messed up. And actually, I didn't mess up. And that was the funny thing. So I thought I did it incorrectly. But I actually didn't. So I reset. And that was a mistake. So don't make the same mistake I did. Don't do it. You don't want to. Alright, what are these guys? Attack squads. I don't remember if the attack squads have anything good. We're going to find out here. 8-inch cannon. I feel like the 8-inch cannons are limited per playthrough. I'm fairly certain that they're only available from certain enemies. So, again, if you're trying for a full item list. Steal these. I will be duplicating them later. I've probably mentioned it a couple of times, but there's an item duplication bug in this game, and I make full use of that. If you're, anti-bugs and anti-glitches and stuff, don't bother, but I very much am going to do that. 'Cause it's awesome. Can't help it. It is. It's awesome. Pow. See, like, look at that gun. That gun is way cooler than whatever that little pistol thing was that he had earlier. It was a piece of junk. Guess we're safe now. Or are we? Dun dun dun. Toot toot. All aboard. Rides a shoe puff. It's not a shoe puff, dude. That is a train. Sorry, I got my games muddled up a bit there. Alright, so we're going to apparently, I think, find another train inside here somewhere. Alright, so I had to make a little bit of a cut here to splice in my new, good, improved win footage over the top of my, well, what I thought was a failure, but it actually wasn't. Which, again, my bad. Well, what? Alright, so you got two levers here. Alternate the levers up and down. So you use the left, or sorry, apparently the directional button up and triangle. So you just alternate up and triangle, up triangle, up triangle, up triangle. And that you just do it as fast as you can, and that's going to speed up the train. And the reason why you do that, obviously, here is, yeah, we're trying to catch up to this other train. Which is weird because, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we were on the same set of tracks. And here it looks like we're jumping from one train to another, so. But that's okay. Hey, you know what? It doesn't have to make sense. F it. Now, if we would have, came up behind the other train and jumped from the front of our train to the back of their train, that would have made sense. But no, we couldn't do that. Alright, I'm terrible. I'm so bad. Anyways, alright, so we're jumping onto the train. We gotta fight a couple of enemies here, or battles. And if anybody's seen Archer, they would know that this is such a bad idea. Ooh, yeah. A dragon? Oh, gosh. Such a good show. Alright, so, hopefully there aren't any Canadians on this train. That looks like a Canadian right there. So this is the Wolf. Is this a Wolfmeister? Is that what this guy's name is? Wolfmeister? I don't know. Whatever. It's a big dude. Big red dude. It looks like an Iron Giant from Final Fantasy X. He doesn't have anything, unfortunately, which is super lame because he looks so cool. How did that guy not have anything awesome? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Alright, anyways. Here's the real prize. Now, if I remember correctly, you have to steal from this guy, so let's do that. Steal, steal, steal. There it is, the the warrior bangle. Holy crapola. This is another one of those, yeah, one of those. You know what those are, right? Everyone knows. Limited game items. So, I don't actually remember how many there are in the game. Now that I think about it, I don't know if there's more than one. Huh. Anyways, steal it. This is the... Yeah, actually, I'm fairly certain this is the only place in the game to get one. So, again, especially if you're trying for a complete item list, make sure you steal that bad boy. I want to see what the stats are on this thing. Warrior Bangle. Yeah, it is. It seems to be the only one in the game. So it raises your attack stat. It's got a good amount of defense. Who cares about the magic defense? Because that stat's broken anyway. Wait, did I say that it's got plus 22 your attack? I don't know if I did or not, but it's got plus 22 attack. So that could be good, I guess. It could be. I'm not really sure. I would say for things like morphing, it's really good. Obviously, so, I mean, I shouldn't say that. It's good if you want a little boost to your attack stat. Now, the fact that it's only got 4 materia slots, to me, that makes it not so good. But you know, again, if you want to do a bit of morphing and you need a little boost to your attack stat, hey, go right ahead. Not too bad. But actually, I would still say that the Gigas, I believe the Gigas Armlet is still technically better. I think it gives you like plus 30 to your attack stat. But anyways, all right. So here, what you do is you use the levers simultaneously. Simultaneously. Anyways. So you press up and triangle at the same time, and then you press down and X at the same time. And you'll notice here it looks like we're speeding up, but you really don't. So I'm not really sure what happened or why it does that, but I thought, and the reason why I actually reset my game was because I saw that little cutscene starting, and I was like, oh, great, I just destroyed the town. So I immediately reset my game. But if you notice there, he just slows way down. Now, I actually don't remember if I've ever seen the city get destroyed. I feel like I've done it before. So I wish I would have actually done that and shown the footage of the town getting destroyed, but I didn't for whatever reason. But anyways, there's some definite benefits to not destroying the town. Number one is you get the huge materia. Number two, I think this kid just automatically gives you, I think it's the ultimate materia. So yeah, he'll waddle his butt on down here and hand it over for free. If you don't save the town, I think he still gives you the materia, but you have to buy it from him. So. And I think it's actually pretty expensive. So there's that. Talk to the inn's owner and you get to stay for free. Cool. I like free. Free is a good price. And if I remember correctly, there is a item that will obtain here, I should say. Let me see if I can find it before we leave town. Well, we're running out of time too, so hopefully I grab it really quickly. If I remember correctly, it's Barrett's best weapon. There's only one more huge materia that the Shinra needs. There's only one more. What? I thought there was 4. There's definitely 4. I don't know why they said there's only one left. Maybe I was supposed to do this first? No, that still wouldn't make sense. I was thinking, you know, if you did this first before Fort Condor, they'd be like, yeah, there's one more. Well, that's not true either. Then there's still 3 more. So, not really sure why they said that. Alright, so you want to talk to this lady in the green hat. And she gives you Barrett's best weapon. So, there we go. If you please. Catastrophe. Oh, Catastrophe. I don't remember if that's his best weapon or if that is his level 4 limit break. I think it's his limit break, though. But anyways, alright, I'm out of time. So, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hopefully you like this video and join me for more. Thanks for watching.